Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, a little bit of everything with Erin. I've had a couple people message me on my group page asking how you make word art, but they wanted the word art to be the shape of a word. I've done a couple of videos where it's just like one word, which is pretty easy to do in the program. You can do this in the program where you're just picking your fonts and resizing your words, and it is a bit tedious, so people are always looking for like a shortcut. And I know there's some programs out there that you could probably do this in. I don't have any of those programs on my computer. I will tell you what I do, but I don't do this a lot because this isn't my forte. But I do go and use a program called wordart.com, and it's free. You can sign up with your email or your Facebook or whatever, and they have a bunch of shapes that you can use, or you could put a shape in the program. So you just go to Create Now and select Create. And then this is where you can pick the shape that you want to do. So we'll just like go with the heart. If you wanted to add your own image, you would just click Add Image and then put it in the program. So we'll go ahead and pick the heart. We'll go back up to words, and you would just type in the words that you wanted to use. And for the color, I always changed it from the default color to black, just so it's easier for tracing purposes. Unless you were just going to print this out, which is what I suggest to do because it's easier. But if you're going to do like print and cut, then you could do whatever colors you wanted. Okay, so I've just done a few words really quick just to get them on there. We've picked our shape. You can change your font down here to whatever you want. We'll just go with the bubblegum. Then your layout, you'll pick how you want your words to sit. If you're doing a print and cut, then like any of these would be great. If you were actually going to trace it and then cut it out in vinyl or HTV, I personally would go with horizontal just because it's easier to read. And then you pick your word amounts. This is how many times you want it to run across. You can do define, and that way you can change it yourself. And then style, just if you wanted like the transparent background, all of that stuff, we'll just keep ours normal. And then you want to hit visualize, and that will create it. So this one obviously needs more words, so we'll just change it and then hit visualize. So now it's a lot fuller and it's easier to see. So if you have a lot of it in here, see how some of these words are smaller. It will be hard for the silhouette to trace these and make it look nice because they are smaller. So that's why I say if you're going to do this, it's best to do like a print and cut of this. That way you get the fuller version and it doesn't look so sloppy, and your cuts are nice and clean because you're not going to actually cut these tiny words. You could do less words, but you know, depending on what you have in there, you just want it to look fuller and make more sense. I hope I'm making sense with that. So then you'll want to go to download, and you can, these ones cost money, so you want to do PNG or JPEG. Those are the free ones. So if you're going to trace it, you would just bring it into the program here. I'll make it bigger so it's easier to see. Then you would just go to your trace window, which looks like the butterfly or toast, however you want to remember it. Go over the image, and you can see already with some of the smaller words, it's not picking them up, so I would want to push my threshold up. And then hit the trace button. And then I'll just fill that in and take the cut lines off so you guys can see. So yeah, that's how you would use that. I'll leave a link for wordart.com down in the description box below. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. I do try to answer those rather quickly. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I hope that answered your questions. The word art thing is not really my forte. I don't enjoy doing it because doing it in the program can take a lot of time, and I don't usually have that type of time. So with this stuff, it is, in my preference, better to do print and cut. But again, it's completely up to you and how you want to do your project. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, happy crafting!